Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again to play the Goblin Cage Evolution for the very first time in Clash Royale. So this card, just jumping right into the swing of things, it takes one cycle to get the evolution. That means you drop a regular Goblin Cage, the second one will be evolved, and man, is it strong against beatdown cards. So as you guys are about to see right here, the P.E.K.K.A gets pulled in, and the Goblin Cage Evolution will pull in P.E.K.K.As, Golems, Electro Giants, any beatdown card, and it will eat it alive. So it will gradually whittle down the health points of the P.E.K.K.A or whatever tank your opponent has. Meanwhile, since your towers aren't targeting it, then your towers will target whatever support cards are behind the Golem, the P.E.K.K.A, or whatever beatdown card your opponent has. So basically, no support cards are safe because Cannoneer kills the support cards, while the Goblin Cage crushes the beatdown push. This deck works pretty well in pretty much every matchup. There's going to be a couple different decks that we're going to be playing with Goblin Cage Evolution. We're going to be playing 2 of them. But works with Balloon Fast Cycle decks, it works with Electro Giant, and then it works with Royal Recruits. Those are the 3 decks that I would recommend. Recruits, Electro Giant, Balloon Fast Cycle. So, again, this card works against Prince Charge. It actually sucks in the Prince before the Prince charges. Apparently, my friends were telling me that, and I was like, wait, this doesn't make sense. It does not work very well against range cards like a Musketeer, as you guys saw in the highlight. If you are able to snipe it with a spell or something like that, then yeah, pretty easy to shut it down. But for the most part, one of the stronger cards in Clash Royale, and definitely one of the best evolutions to be playing, because it only takes 1 cycle. So definitely something I would recommend y'all to be playing if you haven't already. Let's jump right into the business and see what we can do. Also, if you guys enjoy this type of content where I create videos or live streams on a deck or a card as soon as they're released, definitely leave a like on the video. I get to explore the meta with you guys, show y'all what's good, and push up ladder using some of the coolest new creations that Clash Royale throws at us. So yeah, definitely drop a like if you guys enjoy that. If not, it's all good. Yeah, we're chilling, we're having a good time here, and we're ready to pop off. If you guys are unaware, Cannoneer is by far the best skin to be using. Not even a skin. Also, this guy's a little bit miffed by the fact that his miner went in the wrong side compared to the bats. The bats were supposed to tread in the left. Our opponent is finding himself not in the right situation. Finding himself without any counter push, just miner right into a Cannoneer means that the miner dies really quickly. So it's not a great position for our dude. So Goblin Cage is typically played as a defensive card, but it can also be cycled passively. And the reason why we try to cycle it passively is obviously we want to get to the evolution. Secondly, another good reason to be playing it is your opponent's kind of forced to spam into you. And then you have a Goblin Cage on the map. They defend it by going in for like a poison or something. Sure, that kills the cage, but you still have to deal with the brawler afterwards. So it's a -4 trade for him because he still has to deal with a card. Like, that unit is not easy to deal with. I'm going to Electro Spirit here, and I think I can get a Barb Barrel down maybe and completely shut down this Mega Knight. Honestly, I don't even know if I needed the Barb Barrel. I might not have needed it, but rather safe than sorry. Actually, maybe not safe than sorry, because now I have to deal with the goblins on the other side. Yeah, you know what? That Barb Barrel probably wasn't the card that we should have cycled. We should have just let the Mega Knight jump on our tower, because coincidentally enough, you're going to take more damage from the goblins, or the Spirit Goblins, or the bait cards. So one other thing you can do with this deck is you can sub out the Fireball and put in arrows if you want, because you do have Cannoneer, so it makes sense to be running something like that. I just personally like Fireball at lower ladder, especially when we're playing against Mega Knight players all the time. I love that this guy's name is free to play, no toxic, but he's got Mega Knight. So, I mean, I feel like he's already contradicting himself. Is Cannoneer the best tower now? Yeah, it's by far the best tower, and there's really no comparison right now. I always give you guys updates on the meta and what pros are playing, so every pro right now in the game is currently playing Cannoneer. It's just objectively better. Yo, what's up, Madi? Hopefully you're doing well, dude. Appreciate you stopping by. What's up, Tag? Used to watch you in freshman year of high school, and now I don't know anything about this game. Yeah, it feels like an entirely different language, right? You come back and you're like, wait, I don't speak evolution. I don't speak new Princess Towers. So weird, right? It's definitely a different position for you to be in. My best advice if you're returning it into the game, try to take a look at one deck, maximize your value of your time by spending a lot of time learning that one deck. And by playing that one deck, you'll start to understand what the other cards do, and then it won't be as intimidating. But if you jump into the meta and you shift around and you play different cards all the time, while it might be very fun, it's definitely not the way to improve or get better at the game when you don't really know that much. So we're going to be going in for our recruits in the back. and we'll see what this guy's up to. Obviously, Dagger Duchess is one of the worst towers in the game, but it is kind of good against Royal Recruits. That's the only time that it does get value. So we want to be going in for a fly machine here to snipe the wizard. This is a little bit risky, but I think it is the right play. Ooh, he's going to have Valkyrie with this too. Wow. Insane value for him, actually. We can get a cage down so the wizard locks onto that, hopefully. Nice. Dude, I cannot believe we matched into someone that has a Mega Knight Wizard Valkyrie deck. I mean, this is Clash Royale for you. Whenever you play Royal Recruits and you guys jump into ladder, you never get good matchups. You always get the tough ones. You always get the ones where you're like, how did this monster create this abomination? It's fine, though. We're going to be better and win. That's generally one of the cool things about Royal Recruits. If you're the better player, you'll just beat people. So, especially if you're running the correct towers, like if you are running Cannoneer, a lot of Mega Knights just die to Bar Brills and stuff that they really don't want to lose to, right? Goblin Cage is phenomenal against Mega Knight too, so, I mean, hey, you're just going to be chilling. You're going to be vibing. Have you ever been to the Point of Defiance? Or Point Rustin? Dude, I thought you were talking about, like, have you ever defied your parents or something? I was so confused for a second. I was like, you know what? I was a little bit of a rebel when I was younger. You know, when I was playing tennis, I argued with my dad all the time. No, dude. I have not been to those. If those are mountains or scenic spots in Seattle, I haven't been to those yet. So maybe I should check those out soon. Anyway, we're going to use our bar barrel here to go and pull those minions to the other side. And I want to show the Goblin Cage Evolution against the Mega Knight really quick for the one time. Oh, that bar barrel was a beautiful kite. I bet you he goes Mega Knight soon. If we go for Zappies, I bet we can extract the Mega Knight from him. Yo, we're definitely gonna get him to Mega Knight on this, and then we'll Evo Goblin Cage it. Witness it in all of its glory, guys. It's gonna be beautiful. So, fireballing is not ideal. I think we want to use bar barrel on that first, but the cage is gonna be huge. The cage is about to be clutch. Watch, it just reaches in, grabs the Mega Knight, and the Mega Knight is dying to the Cage Brawler. If you didn't know, the Cage Brawler also has 10% higher health. I didn't explain that at the start, but now you guys do know. It's a fun card to play. Genuinely, it is one of my favorite cards in the game. And it's not my favorite. Magic Archer is there as my favorite card in the game for sure, but I love the Goblin Cage Brawler. It deserves more love, it deserves more respect, and it deserves to be played a lot more than it is. So we're chilling. Do you believe in God? As I've said before, I don't comment on religion. I don't comment on politics. Those are things I don't do, so don't do that. If you are talking about those in the chat, there's a lot of different things to talk about. Generally, if we talk about things that are polarizing, I'm a gamer. I'm not really educated in a lot of things. If we try to have a terrible opinion about something, then you guys will be like, he's an idiot. And it's also irresponsible for me to give an opinion on things where I am not educated. Right? It's like going to a gaming channel and then asking for financial advice. You shouldn't do that. Heck, a lot of people go to YouTube and they ask financial YouTubers that know nothing about financial advice. And they're all stupid and they're irresponsible and they just want your money. It's bad. They just want your clicks and your attention. So they're going to promote really bad titles and bad advice just to get your attention. That's bad. So, you know, like look at what Grant Stefan did. He scammed half of his audience like a billion times. So, it's stuff like that where they just accept sponsorships that are really, really bad. And then they take no accountability for what they do. So yeah, just going to say that straight up. I don't necessarily believe that I should be spouting an opinion that isn't really worth listening to. So I don't talk about those things. Anyway, we're going to be going in for our Zappies here. Maybe one day I'll take the time to actually formulate a valid opinion on that stuff. But yeah, not the person to ask. All I know is SirTag is it opens a door for criticism for sure. No, it's not criticism. I don't care about the criticism part. I care about being irresponsible and promoting an ideology or a take that's just bad. I don't want to give a bad take that is projected to a ton of people. And I never will. For Clash Royale, I've played this game a lot. I've played this for hundreds and thousands of hours, 8 years of my life. So I can generally give a pretty good opinion on decks and different things. I have like 1.4 million cards won in grand challenges. I've hit top 1,000 in the world over 10, 15, 20, or 30 different times for finishing at the end of the season. Like there's so many different things that I've done that, you know, give me credibility in this game. In other aspects of life, I'm not the person to turn to. All right. We can go for maybe Zappies here and then Royal Recruits at the river or something. Pro tip, take your opponent's tower while not letting them take your tower. Hope this helps. Dude, pro plays only. Okay, yeah. So we'll show the evolved Goblin Cage into the Prince. Watch this. See? It just gets sucked in, and then it dies. Pretty insane, right? That's pretty wild. I don't know if that was extremely necessary, but we did it anyway. For the content. Okay, we were able to hit both, but I didn't. Totally fine. Alright, we're gonna do this. I think we have to just go in for a Barbro on this, which is not something I want to do. High likelihood that we're gonna get finessed by arrows. Can we get recruits down? I think so. I think it's worth. Just eat the damage. Not worth. Not worth. I repeat, not worth. Oh, that was so bad. That was the worst play I've ever done in my life. You know what, guys? I'm going to blame the brain lag of waking up at and then just jumping into a game, because that was the worst decision I've ever made. Like, I actually legitimately have not done a worse decision in Clash. We're going to get arrowed and we're going to lose. Definitely could have won this game if I played better, but did not play better, so I deserve to take the L. He's going to go for arrows, and I just lose, so... Very bad gameplay on our end. Is he going to wait till last second and then arrow me? Is it going to be that disrespectful? Oh, no, I think he is. He might purposely not take our tower. He might be one of them. I hope he isn't. I think he is. I think he's a disrespectful sir, which is unfortunate. Yeah, very disrespectful player. Wasting our time. I don't like people like this because they could take a tower, but they decide not to. There's always a chance, like, we are very low ladder, that maybe he'll mess up and fumble the bag, but it's unlikely. I bet you when he realizes we have Royal Hogs coming at him, he's just going to drop a defensive card. Oh, I could have fireballed those. Try to do this. I mean, there's actually a chance that he'll fumble. It would be really funny if it happened. How does the Cage Evolution do here? Does it pull the Musketeer? Nah, it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, this is just one of those situations where I just wish the guy left. You know, he's not a very nice person. Not a very nice guy. Has a hard counter, but refuses to take tower. I could just let him take it, but it is what it is. It's also kind of weird because, like, this guy's rank is, like, infinitely lower than ours. Like, I can guarantee you that he's never reached ranked in the world, most likely. Or probably not even, like, past top 9,000, if that. We'll just take a look. Yeah, not even ranked. So, like, for them to BM us when the ranks are just so drastically different, it's kind of crazy. Like, this is, I didn't play that season. I traveled. I went somewhere else, and that was my lowest rank ever. It was still higher than his highest. So it is what it is. Jump into the next one. Sometimes you make misplays and you lose against people a lot worse than you, but you just go on to the next one and understand, like, it's bound to happen. I always have the expectation that I do lose games that I shouldn't lose. And if you go into the game with the expectation that you will lose a couple games that you shouldn't, then you're not going to get as frustrated or upset as you might typically get. You might be like, wow, I can't believe that guy hard countered me, or I can't believe I played so poorly. But you have to understand that you're not a robot. You're not a perfect human being. You will make mistakes. All right, let's go. Very salty. Not super salty. I was just being honest about, like, ranks and something that helps me as a coping mechanism to improve and get better, and just also not get too distraught mentally after a loss that I shouldn't have taken. Also, if someone, like, actually is disrespectful enough to not take your tower, I mean, honestly, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you're kind of trolling at that point if you think that the person on the other end of the coin there is nice. Definitely not a nice human being from our opponent's end. If you're, like, purposely not taking a tower. It's like wasting everyone's time, right? So I was really hoping that we would be able to take the tower and then, like, make a comeback, because we are a little bit lower on ladder. But, you know, it didn't happen. It is what it is. Can YouTube support you? I mean, YouTube does support me. Pretty cool. But yeah, the one cool thing that we do have in our community is we have a lot of different people. So it is very, very nice. Let's go. Let's go. The Sus Bush coming through. We're going to go for a fly machine on that, and we'll see what happens. W Bush and recruits is going to be a tough one. Yeah, W Bush is a pretty strong card, not going to lie. You read chats? Yeah, of course I do. Let's go. Let's go. Bro, I missed the first 10 minutes of the stream. All good, brother. When will this stream start? The stream started... Oof. This is kind of a bad matchup. It's winnable. Just a little bit bad, though. Play against someone that has all these bait cards. We do clean it up. I have to play super well. So generally in these type of situations where you play against someone with W Bush, you have to go in for recruits at the river and apply pressure that way. The zappies are going to be very, very clutch, which is nice, but a tough situation for sure. I think we go recruits here. Let's see what we can do. Definitely need a fireball on this firecracker. Oh, did we just lose? I don't have anything for the, yeah, I don't have anything here. I think we just lose this matchup, actually. Probably one of the tougher ones we could ever play into. I should have went Royal Hogs. I messed up. Fumbled. I definitely fumbled a little bit. Fine, though. It happens, right? Part of the game. I will go Electro Spirit here. I think we can go recruits on the bush. And then we can do zappies here. That's good. That's a lot of value for us. The Skeleton King is probably the dumbest thing for us to play into. The fact that he has recruits and also the like Skeleton King makes this matchup really difficult to win. We have to kind of hope he just plays poorly, to be honest. Which is not a situation that you ever want to be in Clash Royale. You don't want to hope that your opponent just fumbles and doesn't play well. Genuinely, like, not a good spot. What can you do, you know? Sometimes you're just given that situation and you have to make do with what you got. Alright, looks like he's fumbling. Looks like he's fumbling a little bit. If he goes recruits, maybe we can get Royal Hogs damage and then fireball on this. Just win, right? Just win. Doesn't matter that we get hard countered. That was an insanely bad matchup. Yeah, we didn't have arrows, so we couldn't really kill the firecracker. The Skeleton King sucks up all the souls and it allows him to throw a lot of stuff at us. And then we have Cannoneer against a pure bait deck, so that's kind of like a 1,000,000 matchup for him. We did win it though, so that's a good W. We will take it. What do you think about being famous? I'm not famous, man. I'm famous in a very niche part of the internet, and I guess like I'm a J-tier celebrity, right? Like I'll get recognized by people that game, but not regular people, man. And also on top of that, like it doesn't really change who you are or anything like that if you are recognized a couple times by people. I think like the one thing that did change my life is the fact that I'm able to do something that I really, really love for a living. Super, super cool that I'm able to be like, wait, I don't have to work in finance or have this boring job or something that I don't want to do. I can do something that I enjoy every single day. That's pretty life-changing. So YouTube did change my life, just not in the famous way. And it never would, unless like I got recognized everywhere. Like if I was as big as Tyler 1 or something, then maybe that would feel a little bit weird. I was talking to Molt a while back, and he told me that he was getting recognized everywhere he went, and it was kind of tough to go out and go shopping. So I guess if you were as famous as Molt was back in the Nick and Molt days, then it might become a little bit different. Like it definitely might be intrusive. But for me, I'm just like, yo, if I ever get recognized in public, it makes me so happy. I'm like, oh, dude, it's super cool to see like viewers or people that watch me behind a computer screen that I never really get to interact with in real life. Cool to interact with you guys in person. So if you guys ever see me, if I'm with a girl, if I'm with friends, always come up and say hi. Doesn't happen very often, so yeah, it would be cool to see you guys. People who game are regular people, LOL. No, you guys are not regular people. Y'all are more try-hard than the casual people in real life. Casual people in real life do not search up a YouTube channel to play or watch a game that they usually like. So I would say that you are generally a little bit better than most people that play this game. And also, you're a little bit more try-hard. Maybe you're not super try-hard. Maybe you're still casual, but most people don't even know that like there's a YouTube scene for this game. I promise you that. Like, promise, promise, promise. That is, yeah, that's just how it is, you know? For instance, when Clash Royale looks at their metrics for their games, they don't even consider the people that like are on YouTube or any of that stuff. They just look at the like average player base that usually, you know, has a 2-minute, 3-minute pee break, sits down, plays a game of Clash Royale. That's it. that's the audience that they're looking at, bro. Not the YouTube audience very often. All right. Would it bother you if you recognize with your friends or family? Nope. I just said that. Totally fine. I would love to see you guys in person. As I said before, it doesn't happen very often, so it'd be really, really cool. Love that your second channel where you show free-to-play content. It's not just free-to-play content. More Tag, the second YouTube channel, is also just content where I showcase like I don't know. I just showcase unedited content wherever I just record 5 games, put it into a video. Doesn't matter if I win or lose, just kind of fun. And it's a little bit easier to record content there because I just record for 20 or 30 minutes every single time. Always enjoy your videos? Yes, sir. Also, guys, we'll start banning people if you continuously ask the same comment, whether it's religion or politics. I will start banning you. Don't ask the same question if I've told you guys that I don't want to answer it. Be respectful for me, you know? I don't, yeah, I'm only saying this right now because I don't want to time people out or ban you. But if it's like taking over the chat, then I will have to. Why Cannoneer, not Princess Tower? Cannoneer kills pretty much everything in the game. It is definitely the best win condition for towers. Best tower win condition, I guess, is what I'm going to say. Like, it kills all of the other win conditions in the game. Like, it kills wall breakers, it kills Electro Giant, it kills Rail Giant. It allows you much better matchups in 90% of the situations. Super, super good. Let's go, let's go. All right, guys. We're perma-banning people that ask those questions. I told you guys not to do it, so it is, it's happening. I think those comments are bots. Yeah, it's okay. You're just going to get perma-banned, so fine. Doesn't matter. Well, actually, I'll time them out for 24 hours, and then if they do it again, I'll look at their chat log, and then I'll perma-ban. All right, what can we do? I'm a mod in PCAT's channel if you ever need a hand banning. Yeah, I mean, I can just get other people to come in. It's fine. You're not going to talk about the things you don't want to talk about? Blasphemy. I know, right? Insane. Opinions on Goblin Cage. Sorry for joining late. Goblin Cage is a really good card. It works, as I said before, I think it works really well in Royal Recruits decks, Balloon decks, and Electro Giant decks. It works well in decks where you get counter push. So generally, like, the thing is, if you're running Royal Recruits, you're defending with a Goblin Cage, then you're throwing Royal Recruits at the river. If you're running a Balloon Cycle deck, you're going to defend with, like, I don't know, Goblin Cage, then throw a minor balloon at your opponent. There's some other stuff where if you're playing Electro Giant, it's more of a defensive-oriented deck where you're waiting for an opportunity. But if you get a good opportunity, you can go for an Electro Giant with that. And that Goblin Cage will help you out. So it's nice because it does give you counter push comparatively to a Tesla or another building that just doesn't do that. Something to keep in mind. Are you considering to have a moderator for your channel? Yeah, usually I don't, like, usually there's moderators with every single live stream that I have. I guess today there weren't. Maybe I'll add some more. I don't know. If I see you guys here and if you're chilling here and you're supporting the channel, you're just, like, you know, helping out, I'll probably add some more moderators in the channel. I think that would be a nice quality of life thing that we could do. I'm down to do it for sure. Anyway, we're going to go for Goblin Cage, and that does kill the Hog Rider with literally no damage. The Barbarian wasn't entirely necessary, but a pretty good spot. How would you rate Royal Recruits Evolution? Is it worth it? Yeah, it's actually one of the best evolutions in the game. I'm not even biased about it because I am a Royal Recruits player. I literally thought Royal Recruits would get a nerf because they nerfed Dagger Duchess, which was keeping the Royal Recruits Evolution in check. And Royal Recruits are an extremely easy card to play. You plop them down in the back, and then you can get an evolution right after one cycle. So it's kind of dumb that it charges and forces out more elixir on the opponent than it should. He's fireballing. That's just crazy and chaotic. I honestly don't think you can do that. We'll see. So Donald says, thoughts on this version versus triple spell variants? I personally have been liking this version a little bit more because I like Electro Spirit for maneuverability. Electro Spirit allows me to win matchups where I typically wouldn't because the Electro Spirit allows me to just get out of binds. Whether it's like, oh, I need to counter a graveyard, and the Electro Spirit chains onto all the graveyard skeletons, or it counters evolved skeletons, or it counters bats that would go on the flying machine. It's a bit more maneuverable than something that is running arrows. Arrows also got a nerf too. I just feel more comfortable with a higher skill version of the deck. The arrows one is a little bit lower skill because it just gives you answers to most like bait cards. I can outplay bait with just a bar barrel. Like, I feel comfortable enough that I can beat someone that hard counters me. Typically not with Skeleton King. I should have lost this match if this guy hard countered me 100-0. But if they didn't have like an entire bait orchestrated deck where maybe it was like a log bait deck, if he ran log bait, I feel like I'd win. But this is not fair. This is just an unfair matchup. I don't know how we won that one. We just played a lot better than him. But the other games, like log bait, you just save the bar barrel for the Goblin Barrel, and then you'll eventually overwhelm them with fly machines and possibly get a good connection with a fly machine on the tower. Or you'll get recruits to break through because you're able to fireball on a princess or something like that. So generally there's a lot of other ways of playing the game, but my preferred version is Electro Spirit because it allows me to win matchups that I wouldn't be able to win. And I feel like I'm good enough to win the matchups that are enhanced by arrows, if that makes sense. That's the way that I like to play the game, is like, if there is a matchup that I already can win, if I'm just a little bit better, I'd rather build my deck to beat the decks that I can't beat, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I think the Barbarian one's better right now. Are you doing Goblin Cage Expo tonight? I kind of want to. That's going to be a pretty fun video if I can record that. I don't know if it's going to be tonight. I think it'll be later on in the week. I want to record the top 5 best decks in Clash Royale from last season. I want to record that video. That's going to be a banger video. It always gets a lot of views. You guys really enjoy it. It gives a breakdown of the meta and the top players, whatever they like playing. So I think I'm going to roll with that instead. UI for the answer? Yeah, no worries, man. And thank you for the nice comment. Appreciate you, you know, just being a part of the channel. All right, we're going to do this. I'm going to fireball. Wait, that was a bad fireball. Anyway, we do have Electro Spear, so we might be able to dig ourselves out of this. I don't think so. I think we're going to take damage. The answer is how much damage. The question is how much damage. If we can go Zappies and push the Peck off, that'd be huge. We do. Very cool. Not necessarily the best gameplay. It was really trash, actually. The fireball was utterly unnecessary. I don't know why I did it. Yeah, it just wasn't good. You live and you learn. You always play better. Sometimes when I'm playing like with no real thought process, I'll overcommit and I'll do bad plays. Specifically on stream, usually I'll be like not really thinking entirely about the game. The cool thing is Royal Recruits allow you to do that a lot of times, but sometimes it doesn't. Which champion gets the most value? Definitely Archer Queen. Archer Queen is the best champion for stats. However, Little Prince is great because it allows you a 3-card cycle for cheaper elixir investment. A lot of people still like Little Prince. Skeleton King is phenomenal in bait decks. And then also, one other thing that you could be doing is if you really want to, you could be running different decks that, one sec, like Monk or something, which are also awesome opportunities for you as well. Also, I think we lose this one. I don't know if I can defend and get counter push here, but did he use Fireball? I think he did, right? He's got Evo Valkyrie too. What is this guy cooking? All right, it looks like we just take it out. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I don't know why he had Evo Valk with with Fireball, but that's fine. It's part of the game sometimes. GG. We'll jump to the next one. Sometimes mid-ladder players do counter you with really bad decks. This is definitely a very bad deck. You don't want to have Evo Valkyrie and Fireball in the same deck. It just doesn't really make that much sense. With his consistent card construction of like P.E.K.K.A. and then Hog Rider, that's like a really bad deck. All right, we'll jump to the next one. 4 out of the 5 top 5 players had Lava Loon last season since Ian. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Void is pretty broken, or was very broken. I don't know if Void is still broken, but yeah, Void was very, 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 very strong last meta. Arena 20 help, please. You can type in SirTag Arena 20, and I have a whole bunch of videos where I showcase how to beat each arena. If it's bad, how can you lose? That's like a 2 IQ take. If you really need an explanation on that, like, it's kind of sad. I dislike when people say stuff like that because it's really like there's no creative thought process in your brain there. If I lose to a deck that counters me, it doesn't matter if the deck is good or not. The deck can counter you. For instance, if I run a deck with 7 spells and I play against Logbait and I win, is my deck with 7 spells good? No, the deck is not good. It only won because of, like, you know, beating something with an entire bait deck. Right? Like, I can run 7 buildings in a deck and play against a Hog Rider deck, and then the Hog Rider will never outcycle the building. Like, you know, like, that's definitely just a really awful take that only takes 2 seconds to think about. But generally, those takes are super troll. But I have no problem flaming that. Usually, I go a little bit savage on people that do that type of stuff, because they're usually, they're not good faith. They're trying to do it to, like, troll you. But yeah, if you do want to troll, I'll just let you know how it is. It feels like they actually buffed Wizard, and Void should be close to as strong before. It's crazy that normal Wizard survives poison now. What? There's no way it survives poison. Bro, that's insane. That's insane. Bro is hostile? No, I'm just speaking the truth, man. I don't have to be nice to people that are mean to me. I'm not going to be nice to people that are mean to me. Why so rude when someone asks a question? It's not a question. It's not a question. That's not a good faith question. If someone says, like, why do you look so fat? Like, that's not a question, right? So it's the same thing as, like, why did you lose against a bad deck? If the deck is bad, why did you lose? Like, That's not a good faith question, right? There's just I don't know how to explain that to you, but yeah. Generally, guys, I don't want to have people like that in my community. How do you feel about Suz Bush? Suz Bush is actually really good. I think it's a great card. That guy was 100% bad faith with a question. Yeah, no, it was not a question. Oh man, I feel like some people are just freaking hilarious. All right, what can we do here? I think if the Evo Firecracker hurts, oh no, that's gonna be bad. All right, let's play better here. Let's get better. Go recruits. Let's see what else we can do. Probably cook a little bit. Going for Royal Hogs as well. See what else happens? Let's go. Let's go. All right. I'm going to go for a Fireball here, and that should be a dead Electro Wizard, so that's always very nice. When will you visit India? I'm not sure, man. I think it'd be fun to visit India and go some other places. There's a hotel in India that's really, really famous. I obviously wouldn't be able to afford it, but I think it could be cool to eventually go check it out. Why is this guy a piggy farmer right now? Why is my homie farming so many pigs? Does he want to die to pigs? I think that's what he's telling me. He's like, Jake, kill me with pigs. We want to lose to pigs because we're dropping pigs. We're all pigs. We're all rolling in the mud here. Do you like PE? I hate PE. PE class was terrible. That was the one class that kept me off of high honor roll because the teacher didn't like me, so he gave me 89, and he screwed my my accomplishment in high school, where I got like 90s in all of my classes or above for the entire year. And this coach really hated me because I didn't play baseball. And he just, yeah, he was really, really angry. I don't know. I've never seen someone so vindictive in a position of power. But this guy was like, he literally screwed my college accomplishments and stuff, or my high school accomplishments, because I didn't play baseball, and I played tennis instead. So he was like really super salty about it, which is kind of funny and sad at the same time, honestly. But yeah, I don't know. People like that shouldn't be in positions of power. If you like are mad at a kid and you ruin one of their accomplishments when they're younger, it's just hilarious. Like, he did this to so not the valedictorian, but the rank 2 person in the senior class when I was a sophomore. He did the exact same thing. I remember she was so smart. I think she went to an Ivy League school. I forget which one, but she ended up getting screwed because she was going to be like, oh wow, like, look at my accomplishment, Dad. And then wasn't able to stand on the podium and say that she was like high honor roll because the gym coach gave her an 89. He gave me an 89. He gave her an 89. Like, it was very purposeful. There was no like, it was 1 point away, and there was nothing we could do to earn that extra point. So it was like, I don't know. Everyone was really, really annoyed, really, really angry, rightfully so. Fly Machine worth upgrading? I'd say Fly Machine is a great card to upgrade. Depends on what you're playing, though. Fly Machine is a good card if you are playing, like, Rail Recruits. Some decks are not. Yeah. Some decks are, like, bad to put Fly Machine in. For instance, if you're playing, I don't know, like a Minor Poison deck, you probably don't want a Fly Machine in your deck. It just doesn't make sense, logistically. Alright, that Firecracker is about to get popped, my dude. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he played better than me. That would suck. I do not want to lose to this. This would be such a bad hell. Bro, calm down with it. Calm down with the swarm of skeletons, my guy. Holy. Bro. Broloff. I not understand that you could be this aggressive. you feisty, frivolous man. Am I just dead? Question mark? I mean, I think we lose the tower. That's a definitive point. That's a moot point. I can't defend that. I need to go zappies afterwards and not get 3 ground. This is one of those situations where the guy's just so aggressive for no reason. Like, you just know he doesn't know how to chill. You're chill out here. Just crazy vibes. Like, he Golem in the back first play, too. The skeleton army is really annoying. Winnable, but not ideal. This Electro Spirit can chain onto the bats and the tower. That's huge. That's massive, bro. And then we can go for Royal Hogs here because we killed the mini P.E.K.K.A. I think he lost. He didn't play that very well, did he? Nope. GG. So yeah, sometimes when Golem players go all in, like, you just look at them and you're like, What are you doing, man? Are you just gambling out here? Is that what it is? Are we rolling the dice and hoping we can steamroll our opponent with a hard counter? Is that what we're trying to do? I mean, his deck doesn't hard counter us. It's just kind of annoying to play against Firecracker because we don't have arrows in our deck. But as you saw, if you use Fireball and you maneuver decently, you can still win. Best deck in the game currently? It's hard to say. The meta just shifted. There's new balance changes, so kind of hard for me to say. All right, all right. Man, you're better than Royal Recruits. I'm disappointed. You should have been disappointed in me like 3 years ago, bro. I don't know if you've been watching my content, but I've been titling, hey, I'm a Royal Recruits player for 3 years. Do I think that I'm a skillful player because I play Royal Recruits at the top 1,000 in the world? No. But to be fair, I did play Minor Poison, and I got 1,100 on my highest rank, which was top 800 and then top 1,000. So I guess, like, usually my higher ranks before were Royal Recruits. Like, a lot of these were top Royal Recruits, and a lot of them were Golem. So those are, like, very low-skill decks, and I'm just transparent about that. I'm not like, wow, guys, I'm so talented at the game. It's like, hey, I'm playing an easy deck. I'm beating people that are better than me. It's part of the game, you know? It's part of the game. Sometimes you just find a deck that's really, really good. You play it, and you beat people that are better than you. And I'm totally fine admitting that. If I lose to people that are worse than me, I'll also be like, hey, I can't believe this guy played a Valkyrie Evolution Fireball deck and beat me with a hard counter. Because, like, that's honest. And when you beat people that are better than you, I'm also honest about that too. So, you know, I don't really deserve a lot of the ranks that I had earlier. I think I got some of the ranks because my cards were a bit overpowered. For instance, when Royal Recruits were stupidly strong, like, people that I were beating, like, I shouldn't have, like, beat P.E.K.K.A players that were top 20 in the world, but I was beating them, and I was like, oh, that's kind of dumb. Anyway, it is what it is. It is part of the game. You don't always beat people that you're better than, and a lot of people that were better than me lost to me. Goblin Cage is the funniest Evo? I agree. I think it's awesome. I think it's a really cool concept. I don't like the concept conceptually as, like, a top-level player if I was, like, higher level, because it polarizes the game, right? It allows you to destroy beatdown decks, but it's absolutely awful into situations where you're playing against something that has an air card, or maybe, like, I don't know, something that can really monopolize most of the value with this aggressive range cards where your Goblin Cage just is kind of useless when you're running against bait. But that's for a different day, not today. That's not that much of a worry. We could Electro Giant into this. I just feel comfortable waiting, though, and dropping our Electro Giant in the back right, because the bowler will kill the Tesla, and I don't think he's going to get back to another Tesla. We'll have to wait and see. There's an unlikely situation where he does, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter that much to me. We have Evo Bomber, so I like setting up our Electro Giant with that. Then I can go in for our Baby Dragon on top of the Little Prince, and then I think we can Lightning if he drops a Tesla. So let's see if he does that. I just let that go. We can also do this. That probably wasn't the best tornado, honestly. That was a really bad play. It's okay. We live and we learn, right? We get better at this game. Not my best work. Okay, how do I kill this? I think No. I have the right tower. We're fine. We're chilling. We're chilling so hard, my dudes. Also, with Bowler, we don't even have to worry. Like, Evo Knight in the face of a Bowler is just a comical joke. Alright, so he loses everything here, and then we just Lightning and double Elixir, and he just loses the game. Generally, like, cycling Electro Giants at the river, whenever you're playing against the building deck, it's just a bad thing to do. You want to, like, slow roll Electro Giants and then just Lightning and double Elixir, and you can win a lot of games that way, even if you're not that great at the game. Pretty easy way of playing. It's a little bit of brain rot, it's a little bit easy, but at the same time, like, this is how you want to play, so don't feel bad about it. Just take your W's. We're going to sacrifice most of the bowler health. I think it should not die entirely. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think it dies. Yeah, it still stays alive after the log. Now he's dead. We have 2 Electro Giants. We can Lightning on a Tesla or whatever he drops. The game is utterly over. He's going to drop a Tesla a little bit later, sort of pre-Lightning. Yep, GG. If you play like this, and you stack up 2 Electro Giants, it's also pretty much impossible for people that are not, like, higher level to defend that. The reason why it's so good is if you cycle an Electro Giant in the back, and they drop a building, the building could get lightninged, or it'll decay over time. So if they don't drop the building, then you're going to get back to a second Electro Giant before they're back to another building. And when they drop their next building, they'll be right near their tower, and then you can lightning it and win the game. At lower levels of play, that happens all the time. Why Baby Dragon instead of Electro Giant? Electro Dragon? You don't need Electro Dragon when you have the reset of the Electro Giant and Lightning. Why would you want Electro Dragon when you have that? Electro Dragon is a little bit less robust it's not as good of a card as Baby Dragon in this type of situation. You could say maybe an Inferno Dragon, but I don't need Inferno Dragon when I have Goblin Cage against beatdown cards. So, yeah, there's something to keep in mind. All right, this is a little bit bad. I don't know why I cycled an Electro Giant like that. I definitely messed up, but I think we could still be okay if I hit a good Tornado here. Which I should, to be honest. Also, I'm running the wrong tower, by the way. Everything about this is bad. He should just drop a bomb tower. Okay, he's going to drop Cage. That's fine. This is actually a pretty bad matchup, I would say. Since he has Inferno Dragon, you have the tendency of wanting to Tornado that into the Electro Giant. But if you Tornado the Inferno Dragon and the Electro Giant, then you have nothing for the balloon. So, a lot of intricate problems that we have here. Anyway, we're going to cycle our Bomber. We're just going to sack it. It doesn't really matter. And then we can go Mega Minion here, which is also kind of bad as well. Great zap on our opponent's end. He's going to just sacrifice a little bit of Elixir for a lot of value. All right, we're losing this game by a pretty wide margin right now. I would say, like, still Cannoneer and Balloon is not easy for us to play into when we've messed up. We done goofed a little bit. Fine, though. We'll try to play better, and we'll see if we can claw our way back. Don't Electro Giant stupidly like I did. I don't know why I cycled it in the back. It was just a foolish play. Happens, though, I guess. Alright, that doesn't get a hit. I don't know why. I guess I was scared of him zapping, but, like, he wasn't gonna zap, right? Or, no, he could have. Ooh, can we Lightning on top of the unit and the Inferno Dragon and the tower? That'd be kind of clutch. We don't get a hit, do we? No way. Yeah, yikes, man. Zoinks. Good arrows on our opponent's end, too. He's playing this phenomenally, honestly. Like, I think I might lose. Oh, the Mega Minion! Oh, it stayed alive! Let's go, man! Beautiful. That's so nice for us to see that. That's so sick. Just NATO this away, right? Oh, NATOing that to the other side is not good. That should have been towards the King Tower. Oops. Catastrophe. Wait, what if we Lightning on the Inferno Dragon and the Goblin Cage Brawler? He just loses, right? Did we outplay him? We played so well there. Honestly, very deserved damage. Very deserved damage. I played that super well. Because I Lightninged on the unit instead of the tower. And I didn't get greedy. I didn't play that very well, did I? I don't need I don't need you guys to tell me that. I know I played poorly there. I know. Low roll an Electro Giant. Ooh, this is bad as well. I messed up a lot, guys. My bad. Part of the game, though, I guess. Just die, Balloon. No one loves you. Yeah, this guy's diabolical with his plays. He's played this super well. No! It didn't kill it. That sucks. Alright, we're gonna do this. Maybe, see, maybe if we can finesse with the Baby Dragon. And then, see what we can do here. Because he cycles his Inferno Dragon the wrong side, I think. This might work. We'll see. Try to play a little bit better. We might have just gotten outplayed and lost, which would really suck. You never know, though. You never know. Oh, it looks like he's going all in. Yeah, he's going all in right now. This is kind of crazy. Sometimes the Mega Minion doesn't, like, shoot what it's supposed to. That would have been tragic. Alright, let's go here. Alright, let's do this. Try to Lightning, maybe? Alright, we should Lightning and win if we can just get back to it. Oh my goodness! Wow, that guy played really well. He actually, I think, deserved to beat me. GG and well played. That doesn't happen very often where we get, like, super close games early on in the season. But I think that guy was a pretty good player. I don't know who he was, but he played really well. Yeah, I knew he was good. See, I can tell you guys straight up if the person I'm playing against is good at the game. Like, I have that sense of like, oh, this guy's mechanics are good. This guy knows what he's doing. So there's like a stark difference between this type of play and the play that we were typically playing against earlier. I knew this guy was really good. So he's at my skill level, if not better. Top 1,000 in the world. Very, very good player. So credit where credit is due. Great game. Very fun action. Showcasing the evolved Goblin Cage on both situations. But yeah, I mean, he's just very, very, very good at the game. And then, you know, if we lose against Valkyrie, Evo Wizard, Fireball, like, hey man, not much I can do there. SirTag, if people buy Diamond Pass with your code SirTag in the shop, will that give you money if we spent it on Clash Royale? It will, but I never want to tell you guys to spend money on the game just because it will support me. If you're going to spend money anyway, then use my creator code. It helps out a lot. But don't, like, overspend money for no reason whatsoever. Don't sell yourself short. You're very good at the game. I'm realistic about how good I am at the game. I definitely have people say that I'm cocky or confident or too confident. Like, you'll see that in the chat a lot. Or then you'll also have people say on the other side of the spectrum that you're selling yourself short. I feel like if I have people on both ends of the spectrum telling me one or the other, then I'm in that spot where I want to be. Because I'm at that happy medium where, honestly, like, I feel like I'm being realistic about my skill and I'm telling you guys exactly how I feel without sugarcoating it. I'm not being lying to myself and underselling myself. And I'm also not... I'm not overselling myself and trying to be like, wow, guys, watch me because I'm so talented at the game. Like, I'm just being genuine so I can improve at the game and also, like, you know, have a, like, unbiased opinion on that. I think that it's pretty important to, like, know your limits so then you can know when you can push to certain ranks and when you can't, right? Or, like, wow, I should be proud of myself because I beat someone better than me. Like, it's a good feeling to actually say that, you know? A lot of people that are like really overconfident will never be proud of winning against someone that's better than them. Like, I was really proud about that game, you know, even though I might have had a hard counter, even though like it was probably not like the best matchup for our dude. Still happy I won that, you know. You could tell he was a very good player. You could tell he's very good. So I'm proud of winning that game. And then if you lose, it's just like, oh, okay. Like, if I lose and I'm like a little bit disappointed that it's at a lower rank, you can look at the cards and you could be like, oh, maybe I didn't play very well. Maybe I got outplayed. Or, like, in certain situations. Like, the last game, I was like, I definitely... If I lose this, I'm getting outplayed. Like, the dude did just play better than me. But against the Valkyrie player with the Fireball, I'm like, okay, if this guy beats me, the only reason he won is because of deck. Like, and that was legitimate, right? So, yeah. Anyway, we win this one. This one's a free win. I don't think this guy played the deck very well. Yeah, the Lava Hound was ambitious, to say the least. It was quite delicious, too. Very, very ambitious play from our opponent. You did a W comeback? Honestly, I had a matchup advantage, I think, the most of the game, so it wasn't even a W comeback. It was like the bare minimum needed to play, like, to get the W, but yeah, hey, I'll take it, man. I'll take the W. We take those out here against much better players. Oh, baby, get outplayed. So yeah, at this level, as you can see, I genuinely should not lose against people that, like, overcommit or, like, make a misstep. I won't lose those games very often. But, yeah, you know, if this guy had a P.E.K.K.A. in there or a Tornado, you might be able to win, right? You can swap in the Lava Hound for a P.E.K.K.A. Be way harder. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep getting it. Your eyes okay? I have genetic under eye circles. So, yeah, I generally mention that once a stream. Y'all guys always ask. You should really grow your hair out from the back, too. Nah, dude, my hair actually looks bad. I need a haircut. It looks a lot better when I have a haircut. So I'll be getting a haircut soon. I just don't know when. Personally, I've just been trying to grind a lot of Clash Royale content, playing pickleball, getting a new car soon. Well, actually, it's going to be an old car, but a new old car. I don't buy new cars because it's just too much money. I'm going to trade in my old car for, like, some of the money off of the new car, so then the taxes will be less. Because the state I live in, Washington, is pretty high taxes. So I really, really, really want to get a trade-in with my car and then get the sticker price down a little bit. All right, so this Electro Giant deck is really good, as you guys can see. It's super fun. Your hair swagnet? Yeah, I like my hair, but like I think it looks a lot better when it's a little bit shorter. Hey, Jake, change banner? I should change banner. Oh, thanks for reminding me. I was very forgetful. Also, if you guys are enjoying today's stream, drop a like on the video. It goes a long way, helps me out, allows me to create better content every single day. The people that dislike the video, it helps too, but it's better to like the video. It helps even more. Generally, the way that YouTube works is if you give interaction, whether it's a comment, a like, a dislike, whatever it is, generally those things will be like, oh, people are engaging with the content. Because they're engaging with the content, we're going to recommend it to more people. And if you recommend it to more people, then I can get more views, I can stream more often, I can create more content and create better content. That's what my goal is, just to create better content every single day. So if you guys want to see better content, you want to see more content from me, drop a like on this video. L game audio, oh, I'll fix it. Wow, I love how I said, like I was being a super sellout, and then at that exact time, the game audio decided to poop itself. Not ideal. What happened to the game sound? I turned it off because there was an issue. Also, guys, I need to remind myself to use Cannoneer because I'm actually throwing these games. If you're not running Cannoneer, you are purposely putting yourself in a worse position. I genuinely forget to like your videos, so it's really useful when you remind me, says Carter. Yeah, I mean, I just remind people because it helps me out a lot. It doesn't really take that much effort for me to say that, so yeah. I'll always remind you guys at least a couple times a stream. Which female card is the most attractive? Jake says definitely Motherwish. Oh, I said that as a joke because I never really thought about it. I mean, I probably wouldn't think Motherwitch is the most attractive. Sorry, Motherwitch. Sorry, Motherwitch lovers. I'm not really into that. But, you know, it'd be what it be. Have you ever tried bouldering? I did. I did a purple the very first time I did. I have a lot of upper body strength. So, pretty good. But also at the same time, I don't have good mechanics. Also, I should be lightning in the Goblin Cage Evolution every time. So if you guys are unaware, if they go Goblin Cage Evo against your Electro Giant, you just lightning it. That's the way that you win. So it's not the end of the world. All right, we're going to turn the audio back on. But yeah, you're chilling right now. We're in a pretty good position. With the Bowler and Baby Dragon, we have enough splash damage to hopefully kill whatever he drops. If he Fly Machines, we kill with a Mega Minion. This matchup for him is actually not optimal, I would say. It's not the best matchup in the world. Are we the best in the world? Okay, so usually if we don't... man, this is frustrating that we have to do this. If we had Cannoneer, we wouldn't have had to respond to that or do anything. Would it be what it be? Bomber should be able to kill most of those. Easy Goblin Cage value, very nice. He's got a Mighty Miner on the left. Can we just kill it with a Mega Minion and make a prediction on him? I feel like he's got a Mighty Miner on this. He has to. Yeah, easy prediction. Light work. Direct Sun. Alright, so strategy here. Probably just go Baby Dragon. Eat the Dark Goblin with that. It's fine. Not like it matters. And then we go for a Bowler, and then we go for Bomber in the middle. And Bard this Broloff. The Goblin Cage. Probably a NATO as well, honestly, just to kill everything a little bit more comfortably. Mega Minion here to clutch up. Mega Minion probably was unnecessary. But it's fine. Like, we're trying to stack up a Bowler, and then we're going to win with it. Like, the way that you win this matchup is just stacking up a Bowler with an Electro Giant. They can't do anything. Could be an easy win. This Mighty Miner will die as well, which is huge. Actually, Electro Giant into this. I think this is a little bit better. You go Bomber on this. Decent. Baby Dragon here. He's going to cage, and we'll make sure that we annihilate this man. Send him to the Shadow Realm real quick for the one time. Alright, that did not work as well as we wanted it at all. That's really, really bad, man. Kind of unfortunate. Alright, we're going to have to do this. Not the position that we deserve to be in, honestly, but maybe it's winnable. Who knows? This should be a loss, actually. Yeah, I mean, the arrows definitely are a bit annoying. Alright, Dark Goblin unfortunately did die. Alright, we can still run it. We can still run it. We can still run it. We might still be able to run it here. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I messed up so bad there. Wait, I screwed up. I wish I didn't screw up as hard as I did. We would have probably won the game. GG. Very bad gameplay on our end, but it happens. Don't forget to change your tower troop. I will. I'll remember this time. Equip Cannoneer. Thank you. You ever played Rocket League? It's very high skill mechanic. So that game, even though the guy BM'd us, like, I'm not going to be disingenuous. I should have won the game if I played better. Totally deserved loss. Very, very deserved loss there. So we'll just take the L. We'll jump on to the next one. That was a winnable game. I just didn't play well enough. I spent 1.5 hours to like all your videos. Love your content. Oh, dude, you don't have to do that at all. Just the videos that you're on, if you ever remember to, just dropping a like goes super, super long way. Dude, that, I don't know. I feel bad that like you did that because it's definitely not worth your time to do that. And I don't want you guys to go over and beyond to do that. Yeah, I don't know. One of the things for me is like, I actually do want a community that like I give back value to you guys and I don't feel like I'm giving or I'm getting more than I'm giving. Like I feel sometimes bad like when people donate a ton of money and stuff, or when I don't know. There's certain things where I felt like I was getting more than I was actually giving. For instance, there's certain situations where people were offering me like $250 an hour for coaching sessions, and I'm like, I don't feel comfortable doing this. Like this feels like I'm stealing your money, like straight up stealing your money. I don't know. Even when it was like people that had a lot of money that offered it, I just didn't want to. So there's certain situations where like, if you're going over and beyond and you're liking every single video and it's taking you an hour and a half, please don't do that. Like, take your time back, you know? I super appreciate when you like my videos, but don't go over and beyond and like actively have a detriment to your life, you know? Do you have a suspicious bush? Oh, dude, why did I read that? Yes, dude, I have a level 15 suspicious bush, okay? Any amount of money is worth your Clash Royale knowledge tag. It's not that much knowledge, dude. I just have played the game a lot, so I learn from like making mistakes and stuff. Ooh, skeletons at the river. Kind of scary. Will you ever be able to get your gold, Jake? Got millions and nothing to spend on? Yeah. I've been talking to Supercell about it. I don't know if they're going to do anything. But I have asked them a billion times, like, give me a moat for 5 million gold. I know that a lot of people would not want that. Like, actively do not want 5 million gold emotes, but I super want that, okay? I would super sell my soul for 1 million or 5 million gold emoji. Jean Kui Army. Oui. Alright. So hopefully we can win this game, guys. So far we're getting bageled. We're not getting damage. This guy is a menace to society. He is a menace to society. Evo Drill is a master class in annoyance. This is a winnable game. I'm just not playing very well. The Inferno Tower is obnoxious, but it's super winnable. We definitely need to lightning it. We have the evolved Goblin Cage, so there's something we can do here. We can cook a little bit is what I'm trying to say, you know? Just cook a little marginal bit, you know? Feel me, my dudes? We're gonna drop a lot of units here. See how it goes. See how we roll. Oh, that was really well played on his end. This guy's better than me, too. Why is he playing so well? Dude, why are we getting outplayed right now by these people? They're playing really, really well. To be fair, this matchup is, like, not entirely bad for me. But it's not great. Not the easiest thing in the world. For someone that doesn't play Electro Giant. We should be able to lightning through the Inferno Tower, though, I think. So I just got to get better, you know? Skill issue a little bit. Oh, he dropped an Evo Goblin. There's no way he just did that. I've never seen anyone do that in my life. I've never seen a defensive Evo Goblin drill. This guy's committed to the cause of defending. That's crazy. Have you guys seen that before? Like, I've never seen that. Does that even work? It looks like it's working. Bro, it looks like it's working so well. What the heck? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I think I'm going to try a tornado. Does he drop something behind? Yeah, kind of. Not entirely, but pretty much. Dude, that death damage is obnoxious. Nice. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Light work. Light it up, baby. Light it up. Couple lightnings up in here, and maybe we can finesse. Oh, we're so dead. Did he actually just save that for the Evo Drill to finesse me that way? I think so. Evo Drill is still broken. Did the balance changes go through on it or not? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. There ain't no way we won that. The baby dragon. Wait. Our mascot melted our man. Let's go. There ain't no way that just happened. All right, that was pure luck. That wasn't even skill. But baby dragon popped off. Look at this beautiful thing. Look at this monster. Look at this derpy dragon. Breathing its blue tongue. This blue tongue, that's got me a little bit worried. I don't know what type of stuff has gotten into its mouth, but it probably shouldn't be blue, bruh. Unless the baby dragon's just built different. I don't know. When's your log reveal? Dude, wait a sec. Or asking, and I'm delivering, all right? I'm delivering. Delivering. Woo! All right, I just threw that at my camera, which isn't really ideal. But we're good. We're chilling. There's my log reveal. All right, nice game. Tag has legs? Yeah, I mean, I have videos where I pet camels and I do a whole bunch of stuff. If you haven't checked out my shorts on SirTagCR, I literally pet camels. You can check that out. I have legs. Imagine I'm a real person. All right. Well, this is a great matchup. Playing against someone that does not have anything besides a skeleton army. This has to be an Electro Giant counter with Fisherman, right? That's his best answer. It's going to be a Royal Giant deck. He's already dead, unless he has Tombstone. Oh, no, bro. Why do you have Inferno Tower with that? Why are you cooking me like this, brother? I thought we won. I thought we won. I thought the fun has just begun, but I guess not. That's really bad. That's kind of unfortunate. I think we have to go Baby Dragon here so then we can two-shot it with a Cannoneer. Oh, that was spicy. That was so disgustingly close. All right, he's definitely going to drop something nearby. Come on, Baby Dragon. Turn around. Yes! Baby Dragon! W Dragons in the chat, guys. W Dragons out here. Dragging our opponent's Princess Tower and their Princess down. That's beautiful. He's our mascot this game. All right, screw it. I'm going to chill here. The rest of this game. I don't even know how bad this looks, but it probably looks really derpy. Probably looks unexplainably derpy. Fine though. He's my friend. You guys know that B-Rad has a dog? I have a dragon, so get on my level, B-Rad. W NATO? I know. It's really cool. What's your favorite card and deck in the game? I think you guys have asked this before. My favorite deck is Royal Recruits, Royal Hogs. I played it already today. I'll play it a little bit more again. Definitely the best deck for me personally. It's easy deck. It's not very difficult to play. You can be terrible at the game and you can win with it. So I beat people a lot better than me with the deck. So just want to let you guys know that, yeah, disclaimer, if I beat someone good at it at the game, it's not because I'm good at the game. Sometimes I just use a broken deck, and that is a very broken deck. Oh, Baby Dragon again. W Dragon in the chat again, guys. Look at that thing. Oh, it's living. And our opponent's dreams are dying. And his brains are frying. Oh, does this pull the princess too? I wanted to pull the princess. I wanted to pull the princess. Pull the princess! Oh, dang it. That would have been funny. That would have been so derpy. Fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. We're doing divine. The disrespect from this dude is real. Like, I can't believe it. Okay. The bowler. Yeah, thank you, bowler. Good job. You hit things. I'm so proud. Wow. Why are these cards not dying? Okay. Sayonara! Alright, he's so screwed. And I just bomber on the barber or the thing. Alright, yeah, no. 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 Alright, GG. I'm sorry, guys. I'm such a troll. This Baby Dragon is our MVP, the mascot, the winner, the greatest of all time, the undisputed GOAT is OP. I actually love this thing. I want to give away more plushes and more things to you guys, and I will be doing that. Probably not after this stream, but streams in the future, I will be giving you guys stuff away. I think there's past rows that I can give you guys away. I think there's, I think Supercell gave us some stuff to give you guys away. And they gave me some books to give you guys away. So if y'all want Clash Royale artwork, which is like a $30 book, I'm going to give those away. I'm going to have like 10 of those to give you guys away. So yeah, just stay subscribed to the community, be a part of the chat, be a part of the channel, and I'll be posting links in the chat later on or on my Discord server. I never do giveaways through the comment section. People that do that are scamming you. So my giveaways will be free. You don't have to give any information whatsoever. You literally get a Supercell link, and the Supercell link gives you a, yeah, it gives you everything you need. So you'll just get things for free. I'll never ask for your account information. I'll never ask for any of that stuff. People get scammed every day by people pretending to be me, and I have to clean up the comment section. But yeah, I got my helicopter license, and then I decided to fly heli. I got cold, switched off the fan. Please get it. Okay. What do you think is the most underrated card right now? Probably Goblin Cage, honestly. I think that people are not, or Suspicious, Suspicious Bush, definitely the most underrated. It's actually OP. It's straight up OP. If you guys watch my video, the recent video on Suspicious Bush, it allowed me to win matchups that I would never win. So if I won matchups that I should not win with a 2 elixir win condition, like, y'all should check it out. It'll be in the pinned comment. I think Suspicious Bush is one of the better cards in Clash Royale, and no one is playing it. Yeah, you ship worldwide. I don't ship worldwide, bro. It's one of those things where if I give you guys like, if I give you a code, I don't know where Supercell ships, but it is free. Everything is free. Nice tornado. I didn't really watch what happened there. All right, let's keep going. What keeps this Bush OP until everyone spends money to upgrade it? I don't think it's like overwhelmingly overpowered. I just think that most people think it's not good. So that's why I think it's underrated. It's not like OP like, wow, it's like Little Prince was or something like that. Or a Goblin Machine, right? It's strong. I think it's just a good card. Anyway, Electro Giant into Mega Knight is always a good trade for us because Mega Knight just doesn't have enough damage per second to beat down the Electro Giant. So something to consider if you are running Electro Giant. You'll generally get pretty good matchups into this. Wow, that was weird. Everything just fell apart. His Prince got knocked to shreds. Everything died. It's kind of whack. I should have Baby Dragon before Bombering. It's fine now. Would have kept our Bomber. Oh, he arrowed it anyway. All right, he expected my Bomber to survive. That's weird. Mako. Is he a shark? Probably, right? Best Tower Troop, Cannier. Objectively, Cannier is by far the best. You will win more games with it. All right, we're going to do this, and we're going to Lightning on top of the Prince, the Tower, and also the... okay, never mind. We're Lightning on the Cage, and the Electro Dragon, or Electro Wizard, and the Brawler. Oh, we didn't hit the Brawler. The Brawler spawned backwards a little bit? I don't know. It's not good, though. Really not good. Really unclear how I'm going to defend this. But I think I can. I believe. So this Evo Bomber is broken on defense. People don't understand that it's not just an aggressive card. It's really good if you can line things up with it. Like, that defense was insanely hard to do, right? If you didn't use Evo Bomber, you lose the game there. So, just something to consider. You'll win more games with Evo Bomber on defense than you would think that you would. We Electro Giant at the river in these type of matchups, actually, instead of trying to build up bigger pushes, because I think we can surprise our opponent. I might be wrong here, but... I just always miss the cage. I don't know what's up with me. I guess I need to change my positioning. I'll change my positioning for the future, for sure. Might be. Hopefully we can pull the Prince, ideally. That's how we're going to get more damage and more value. Look, the Prince gets pulled in before it gets a charge, which is kind of insane. A weird interaction. All right. Do you guys have any faith in me right now? Do you think I'll hit the Lightning on top of the units I need to? Or do you think I'm too bad to? I don't know. We'll see, guys. Yo, I hit the Lightning! It's a freaking miracle. It's a freaking miracle, guys. Never have I ever. Never have I ever. Let's go, baby. Hell yeah. All right, we go Cage. We go Baby Dragon. Definitely like Bowler here as well. Too thick, man. Too thick. Yo, this guy has got a sick trick. Dirty arrows, my dude. Dirty arrows. I mean, he's dead now, right? Ho 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 ho! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wie geht es dir? Jawohl. Dankeschön for all of the damage. Alright, that's over. Even if you arrows in time, like, you're still taking a bomber hit, and it's a -1 trade, so it's, like, bad for you every time. The thing is, Electro Giant and Bomber, pairing that with NATO, is just such a deadly card combination. This deck is played... By the way, I didn't really talk about this. I should have. I'm stupid. I recognize this. This deck is played by the rank 16 player in the world right now, so... I think his name is Hoisin. Like Hoisin Sauce. Maybe I'm wrong. Where is he? Or Hosun. This guy, rank 18. The exact deck he plays. So I yoinked it off of him. I wanted to show the Evo Goblin Cage the best capabilities. This Kai is playing it at the highest level. He's beating pro players with it. So very, very, very good deck to play. Also, the Royal Recruits deck that I was playing earlier. It's a great deck because I play it and I beat people that are a lot better than me with it. So, and it's also been one of the strongest decks in Clash Royale for years. It's like 2017, 18, I don't know. Yo, the Sus Bush emote slaps. I'm not gonna lie, I like that emote a lot. Get those elite wild cards up in here. Golden Knights, gold. When does Clash Royale end? Do you guys know? When does Clash Royale end? Because I should probably spend all my gold. I might be able to do that on my mini account at the end of the stream. Oh, 5 days. So we have a while. Yeah, screw it. Doesn't matter. Let's go and collect all these. Banner box. Queenly Karaoke. I feel like all the artwork has been so good recently. I just want more diversity. I want to see goblins everywhere. Like, I feel like they've been doing the goblin theme for way too long. Like, sure, I get it. Goblins are cool. But let's be real for a second. We don't need that many goblins. We're good. We're good with the goblins. I've already spent 8,000 gold. 800,000 gold. Nice. Opinions on Evo Wiz? It's broken. Ian just said it's even better than it was. Because regular Wizard doesn't die to poison anymore. They buffed Wizard. Ian said it's a buff, so I believe him. He's really, really good at the game. I haven't played the card yet, so I don't know. But we did just unlock everything, so there's that. Let's go to Passerelle. Previous rewards. Go here. Here. See if there's anything we can claim with these seasonal tokens. There should be some stuff, right? Some of that good stuff. All right, we're going to go and grab more seasonal tokens. And, oh my goodness. Gems, too. I need all the gems I can get, guys. I'm trying to ruin the Clash Royale economy single-handedly. 75,000 gems. 5 million gold, almost. Pretty broken. All right, so. Grab this shard, eh? Shard ain't bad. 16 out of 6 shards. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. Not enough seasonal tokens. How could you? Grab another shard here. 250 of those. Big boy things only. Nice. All right. Let's just keep going. Yeah, these decks are really, really good. Is Dark Goblin at its peak? I'm just wondering because the best players use it. Yeah, Dark Goblin's S tier right now. It's a great card. It's probably A tier, honestly. But for my purposes, as a player that likes abusing the fact that Dark Goblin has really long range, and you can snipe things from a distance, like if you drop your Dark Goblin here, and your opponent's Archer Queen is going to the other side, your Dark Goblin will hit the Archer Queen. And then the Archer Queen won't be able to respond, and they'll have to pop an ability early, and it's really funny when that happens. Like, actually hysterical. All right, so I Goblin Cage and I Electro Giant because I feel like I'm up Elixir, so I think I can justify doing this. Can I counter this? Nope. That's not good. I spent 5 Elixir, and he spent 5, and he got damage. Not the way that we want to play. Also, we're down a little bit, but not terrible. Ooh, pretty bad. Pretty bad. Je suis désolé. Je suis désolé, sir. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, this is not good. The French are attacking, guys. The French are attacking. Je suis très désolé. I don't know how to say it very well, but I remember French a little bit. I want a new banner that isn't Goblin related. I know, I have simple needs. Change banner like Dark Souls said. Oh, yeah. What banner do you guys want me to use? I'm down to change my banner after this stream. I'll come up with a new one, but there's a new banner that you guys want me to use. Which one? Vote for it. Vote for the chat, and I'll play it. Oh, Goblin Cage Evolution? Anyone? Say less. Say less. Goodbye, Ram Rider. Nice knowing you. Eaten alive. Alright. We'll go for the Electro Giant here. I think we're fine. I mean, Void's just not going to kill it. It's a bad spot if he goes in for a P.E.K.K.A. He decides not to. Wait. Do we have the finesse? Oh, we have the finesse out here. Very good. Because that comfortably kills the wizard, and I don't have to respond. And that's 3 elixir to kill wizard, right? Never mind. Oops. I thought, man. I thought. You know, this guy was a wild wizard warrior like that. Anyway, we're in a pretty decent position. If he drops P.E.K.K.A. in the middle, we're bombering it. I don't think he would. It would make that much sense. But as you can see, we have Mega Minion and Baby Dragon, so it's great anti-air defense. Like, I think this deck is exceptionally well-rounded. This is a very, very, very good deck. I'm almost certainly creating a video on this deck, by the way. I didn't expect this deck to be this good, but it seems like an S-tier deck to me. He's going to go P.E.K.K.A., and we're going to Lightning on this, and then the Tower and the P.E.K.K.A. and the Wizard. And then we're going to go for Bomber off to the side because we know the Electro Giant pushes it a little bit. And now we win the game. Even though we don't break through with the Electro Giant, it's just a method to force out extra elixir from our opponent. And then he's going to go in for a Ram Rider directly into a Goblin Cage, and he's going to lose the game. He has to, right? Or you could drop it into a Bowler. Doesn't really matter whichever way he wants to lose. I guess he's going into a Bowler. Oh, the other funny thing that you can do is you can go Electro Giant, and it stuns the Ram Rider too, so... It's like a fun extra way to win, you know? If you're winning too hard, you can do it that way. I didn't mean to Goblin Cage, but I want to see if we can pull the P.E.K.K.A. Is there any way we can pull the P.E.K.K.A. into the Goblin Cage? Oh, dude. I was big brain for a second. You guys saw what I was trying to do, right? If he P.E.K.K.A. too high up, I Goblin Cage Evolution, and I Electro Giant at the same time. And the Electro Giant is saved by the Tornado Goblin Cage. And the P.E.K.K.A. gets pulled into the Goblin Cage, the offensive Goblin Cage. You guys have to, you guys have to understand that that would have been the most epic play y'all have ever seen in your lives. That would have been hilarious. We have to do that for science. We have to do that for science. That is the play that I want to replicate today, more than anything in the game. Big brain? Yeah, no, I thought of it on the spot. I was like, wait, how toxic can we get? Oh man, these streams today have been so good. I mean, the streams whenever there's a new card, they're just fun, right? It's always nice to test out the brand new cards and see their capabilities and unlock new ways of playing. You hit the gym today? No, I hit it last night. Well, I guess I hit the gym around 12, so I guess today, yeah. Haha. I mean, if we want to count it, for sure. I really like working out because it gives me a sense of confidence and happiness that you just don't get. Like the endorphins or whatever, the stuff that you get physically from working out, it just hits different, man. There really isn't anything that replicates that. And the thing is, whenever I am feeling like I don't want to work out, I try to remember that moment of how did I feel after I last worked out, and I remember that I never regret working out. I never regret working out. So then I motivate myself to do it because I'm like, I'm just going to feel good afterward. That's the way that you stop bad habits, and that's the way that you should start good habits. Remembering the last time that you did that thing. If it's a bad habit, and you remember how bad you felt afterward, you're probably going to be less likely to do it, right? You just have to have the mental fortitude to force yourself to remember it, right? That's it. Instead of like enacting on the action, just do that. Or if you're doing a good action, pretty easy to motivate yourself if you remember how good you felt afterward. Yo, Vishal, thank you so much for the 20, my dude. Hope you're having a great day and appreciate the support. In your views, top 3 cards that should never get an evolution. I don't think spells should get an evolution. I think that's bad for the game. I dislike spells or Expo getting an evolution. Expo eventually will get an evolution. I don't think champions should ever get an evolution either. Because champions are unique enough. They already have an ability. So if they get an evolution, it's just bad. So I guess if we had to do top 3 cards, Archer, Queen, Skeleton King, and Monk. That would just be terrible for the game. Imagine them having an ability and then also being more overpowered on top of that. I think that would be the worst thing for Clash Royale in the entire game. There's like nothing even comparably close. Let's just pull this in. Then we can Lightning on his 3 units. Oh, look how big brain that was! We pulled the Elixir Golem in, so then we could focus our Lightning on the Electro Dragon. That's the same concept that happens with towers. If you pull a unit in to the Goblin Cage Evolution, then it can't get targeted by your spells or your buildings, or your units. So your units and spells and also everything else, like your towers, will start to target their other units. So then, it's just really easy to go and collect extra value with lightnings or with your cannoneer targeting the support cards. What tier would you say Goblin Cage is in right now? It's definitely not S tier. I don't think it's B tier either. I think it's A. I said A there. Wow, I spoiled it. I think it's an A tier evolution. It's a 1 card cycle, so it's pretty strong. But the issue is it's not splashable in every deck. Like, I think it works really well in this Electro Giant deck. It's surprising me how good it is. And then also, another thing is, I think it's really, really good in Royal Recruits. But you can't just put it in a minor poison deck and expect it to work. It just doesn't work like that, you know? Maybe it will work in a minor poison deck and I'll have to eat my words. But for right now, I just don't see that happening. Like, Evolve Wizard is way better. Jake, speak French? Je parlais un petit peu français. If only Evo Cage could hit air, well, then it wouldn't be a 1 card cycle, would it? You started playing Clash Royale after a year and now it's a completely different game? Yeah, it is. It's wild. By the way, I want to learn how to play, or how to speak Mandarin. I was going to say play Mandarin. I want to speak Mandarin and French. That would be like a long-term goal. I think French is a really cool language. German's also cool too, because I am German, part German. Maybe it'd be cool to learn that. Who knows? Would Cage be good in Expo? I was thinking about doing that for a meme. It would not be good. It would just be fun, right? It'd be very, very fun. Like, it would be kind of an eccentric deck where you pull in a P.E.K.K.A. or a tank that's meant to tank for your Expo, and then the Expo locks tower. Like, I could see that being funny and fun, but definitely not going to be great. Also, we're not playing this well, but it's fine. We're currently in a pretty bad position. Yeah, this is horrendous for us. Yeah, this matchup is actually not ideal at all. Baby Dragon's going to do a ton of damage, though. He messed that up. He botched the bag a little bit. Alright, this Bomber should splash onto all of those. Goodbye. Alright, if we Mega Minion on top of the Princess is dead. The bad thing about this deck is we don't have good answers to log bait because we don't have Barbro or Log. So we have to rely on Bomber and other cards. It just isn't optimal. This is very suboptimal, actually. What is he doing? I feel like that just is not the play. He wasted all of his elixir. That's hilarious. I'll take it. Alright, we're up a lot after that. That was funny. We can go Cage here and then probably kill the Princess afterward because the Cage should go in the right side after the Skeletons. Yeah, this is perfect gameplay. I play that perfect. But not to play that much better. Hell yeah. Now we need a lightning on top of the building. Is there no building? Okay, there it is. There it is. Ooh, there it is. We still don't break through or anything like that, but maybe we can do one of these. Very cool. Wow, we just played so much better than him. Hell yeah. If we can just keep this up, we might be able to win. Match is just not good, though. Generally, going to Electro Giant is just, like, not safe. If that doesn't hit, we lose, I think. Yeah, we lost. No way I win this now. This is going to be so tough to win. Unless? There's no way, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. Evo Bomber is broken. Dang. Even after multiple nerfs, guys, you have to understand that the way that they nerfed Evo Bomber is they nerfed its cycle. So it takes more cycles to get to it. It still does the dumb amount of damage that it's done. But like, remember when it used to take like 2 cycles or 1 cycle or something, and then you got it to do 2 times the amount of damage that it's doing right now? Like, how did they ever think this card was fair? Like, right now, in its form as it is, a shadow of its former self, it is still one of the best evolutions in Clash Royale. It was, like, legitimately 3 or 4 times better than it is right now because it was 2 times stronger. So it just, I don't know. I don't know. They super screwed up the game. They super screwed up the game a long time ago. Nine wins to the bomber? Yeah, I know. Best Clash Royale creator ever. Keep on doing your thing, dude. Says Ian, thank you, man. I'm vibing, loving the game, and loving the community. So couldn't ask for anything else. Can you tell me a good eBarb deck? You can type in SirTag eBarbs, or actually go on my second channel. It's called More Tag. I uploaded a YouTube video of me playing an eBarbs deck a couple days ago, actually. So you can check that out if you want. It had a couple losses in there and wins. It was more of like a just fun content experience where I try a new deck at top ladder and see how well it works, and it worked out really well. So yeah, find it out if you want to. It's on More Tag. Like a YouTube channel. Give me some tips about what you're feeling. Useless. I generally don't actually feel useless anymore. I did before. I definitely did have like really bad thoughts and just felt terrible sometimes. I didn't really have that much of a purpose, I would say. Like, I think it was like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I like woke up every day. I like recorded a video. I didn't physically feel good. And because of that, I was super struggling to like, you know, be happy in life. When you're not feeling well physically, it's hard to actually put yourself in a position where the rest of life just falls together in place. Because you're focusing on like, oh, I have like a headache, or maybe like I have low energy, or maybe like you have stuff like that. I don't know if that's the case for you. But yeah, if you're super struggling on that, try to go to bed earlier, eat better food, exercise. And those things help a lot. Just physically feeling better will make you mentally feel better in a lot of situations. Not in every situation, but in a lot of situations. Those are the things that you have to start doing at the very start if you're struggling. Yeah. Can't say that enough. Also, surround yourself with people that you like being around that are good for you. I think that's super, super important as well. I think that was one of the things that I was not necessarily doing. Before, I was kind of just chilling with people that I liked being around. I was like, oh, these people are, I don't know, like, they're cool people, but maybe they weren't the best people for me to be around, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Like, you want to be around people that are bringing you up instead of bringing you down or making you feel worse, you know? You don't want to be in an environment where you aren't around supportive people. If people are dragging you down, or they're toxic, or they're not nice, generally try to be around people that are nicer, or try to be around people that make you feel better. I think those are the most important things. No matter how attractive, no matter how smart, no matter what they're like, try not to be around people that, you know, are not the best for you to be around. It's super, super important to put yourself in an environment where you can be happier. Also, you can find a bunch of people if you're not like able to make new friends, whether it's in a new city or you're just not super outgoing as a person. You can join sports. Like, there's a lot of pickup things that you can do, like volleyball, pickleball. There's a lot of different places you can go in the public, and you can meet new people, make new friends. And yeah, I'd highly, highly recommend that. I think sports, like, you can kill two birds with one stone. You can get a really good group of friends while also exercising. And yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. When I'm feeling down and I'm not feeling capable of recording, because like sometimes I have bad days too, right? You know what I do? I don't record. I don't do any work. I go exercise for a little bit, hang out with some friends, and then I always feel better by the end of the day, or I usually feel better by the end of the day. And then I record and I'm just happy and I'm in a good mood to just do my best, right? Yeah, I think like one of the bigger things is like having the maturity to understand that sometimes you're not in a position to perform at your best. Whether it's for me, like luckily I have the luxury of being like, hey, I'm not going to record today because I don't feel like it. Like, I'm not feeling good. I'm physically, mentally not feeling good. Like, maybe there was some bad news with one of my friends going to the hospital or something. Or maybe, I don't know, like 2 years ago going through a breakup, or I don't know, like there's always things that happen in life that are kind of uncontrollable, unpredictable, and they're just bad, right? So if you have those things happen, just take a break, try to reset, and life will generally get a bit better for you if you understand that things pass, right? Like, not the situation. A lot of times situations, things are permanent, but your feeling of badness or sadness, that's generally transient, because better things will happen in life eventually if you give it a shot too. If that makes sense. Gym did wonders for my mental, says Z-Dank. Yeah, gym is like, I mean, it's awesome. It's a really good feeling. And you shouldn't like ever look at yourself and be like, wow, I still don't like the way that I look. Be proud of yourself and your progress, because again, like same thing in Clash Royale or anything, you can't be better than other people immediately, or you can't like compare yourself to other people. You should compare yourself to yourself and monitor your progress and be proud of yourself like as you accomplish things and improve relatively to yourself. That's the most important thing in life. Like I think that helped me so much, is trying to monitor my own progress and comparing myself to my old self and where I want to be in the future. And then that just helps me a lot. Yeah, that's cool. This is a cool thing to think about. Anyway, jumping back into the game here, we're going to go Goblin Cage on top of this Ram Rider. I don't think we're in even a bad spot remotely. I think he's probably screwed. I should be able to go for a Baby Dragon here, and then I have Electro Giant as well. I have a lot of Elixir, and he should just die. I don't think he has enough Elixir to defend all of this. The thing is, if he goes Evo Valkyrie like he's forced to, then he has nothing besides Mini P.E.K.K.A, which we Evo Bomber, and then we take his tower. So even though this guy has an unbelievable, unfathomable amount of answers to us with Mini P.E.K.K.A, and then also that Evo Valkyrie, it doesn't even matter because his Elixir was so low. It was a -3 trade for us to go Electro Giant directly into that Mini P.E.K.K.A, but I didn't care. Also, we're going to Lightning on this because screw that Firecracker, and let's hit your Ram Rider as well if we can. If not, doesn't matter. We're going to do this. Also, we could Lightning twice and win the game with a Tornado or some other stuff, but I think it's just better for us to go in for Bombers as much as we can. Apply pressure with that, and then get the Evo Bomber and win the game. Against Ram Rider, you can also drop Electro Giant defensively, and this is about to be hilarious. Yeah, it's still going to be funny. I don't care about the other side. Screw it. I don't even care. It doesn't even matter to me. We're fine with it. We'll eat the damage. It doesn't even matter. That's what I'm trying to say, my dudes. And then the Baby Dragon might be able to force that extra Elixir. Pretty well played on our opponent's side, not going to lie. Credit where credit is due. Did not expect him to play this well. We'll eat this damage and then bowler. I messed it up a little bit. We're going to try to lightning him. Oh, he's going for the lightning as well. Damn, man. You know, you're vicious like that, brother, man. Oh, he's dead now. Yeah, no, he dead. He dead. He big dead. He big dead. He's so dead. He's a sad boy. He's a sad sir. GG. Not a great game for this guy. There wasn't too much he could do. Even with an Evo Valkyrie and Mini P.E.K.K.A, he got slaughtered. The Firecracker Evolution is a little bit sketchy, but, I mean, it's not that bad. Guy decently ranked. He's just Ultimate Champion. Not as high as the other people we played against, but we were on a huge win streak. We were winning every game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 wins in a row. Pretty good deck, not gonna lie. Very cool stuff. I've just been screwing around, chilling with you guys, and playing the games as we go. Play a few more, and then we'll end the stream. Didn't know Jake was wise like that. No, I just telling you guys the things that worked for me. I don't know if these things will actually work for you. Like, I do not advocate for all these things to like 100% cure anything that you guys are going through. I'm just telling you guys specifically struggles I went through, things that helped me get better mentally. Alternate stream title, Jake just getting W's for 2 hours straight. I guess so. You gotta trust your journey. All the negative noise you gotta cancel out and focus on you. Do things that make you happy, and in the end, how your life change in a positive way. Yeah, 100%. You gotta do things that are for you. It's, I think one of the biggest negatives about me, for myself, I think I was too selfless for like, I don't know, 7, 8 years of my life. I like really intrinsically care about other people a lot. So sometimes I would put their needs above my own. And one of the things that you got to do in life is it's nice to take care of other people for sure, but you got to put your oxygen mask on before you can help other people. That's one of those sayings that I just had to reiterate to myself for a while, where I would constantly like try to help others and then put myself in a position where I'm always saying yes, always helping everyone out whenever I possibly can. The point where I like couldn't, you know, function at my capacity that I was supposed to. I think one of the examples, a small example of this is I super loved like replying to comments for 2 hours and like helping people out. And I got a lot of satisfaction and happiness from that. But then I looked back and I was like, wait, I could be creating videos, which is better for my long-term longevity on the channel. And I could also be doing other things that like exercising, where I'm not exercising and working out that much. If I respond less to comments, I get an hour back in my day, and then it's better. So I still read all the comments, but I don't respond to every comment for 2 hours in a row. Like, that's crazy. My other YouTuber friends are like, Jake, this is like unsustainable and bad for you. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, I really like it. Or that's just an example that you guys are able to see. There's some other situations in my real life that were definitely a little bit worse than that. Like, obviously, I was definitely a little bit selfless in those situations. That was like way worse. But yeah, it is what it is. You live, you learn, you get better, right? Also, why does this guy have P.E.K.K.A and Tesla in the same deck? Like, come on. He's trying to end our win streak. Wait. Never mind. Dude, he is our test subject. He is our test subject. That's what he is. That's all he is. He doesn't even, he doesn't matter in any other way, guys. 100%. But does he understand he can't do that? I don't think he understands that he can't do that. All right, we have to tower trade or we're dead. No, we're dead. We're dead. I don't know why we got into this matchup, but this is a very bad matchup. We literally matched into someone with a P.E.K.K.A and Tesla in the same deck. So yeah, sometimes people win because of hard counters. This is definitely not a game that our opponent played better than us. He just kind of had a matchup that we can't really beat. It is what it is. We'll jump to the next one. What type of workout split do you do? So recently I haven't really done workout splits as often. I've been doing pickleball, bench. Pickleball, bench. So that's kind of what it is. I'm like benching every 3 days. Sometimes I'll also do ab exercises and stuff like that. I feel really good whenever I do ab exercises. I don't know. I just like it. I like doing mobility exercises with body weight because I can see progression. And I'm like, wow, it just feels so good, like lifting my entire body up in the air. It's a very cool feeling. Like on my high point, I was able to do 30 pull-ups in a row, which is pretty crazy, right? 30 pull-ups is not something that most people can say they can do. Yeah, like I definitely am very strong for my body weight. But I want to get like better at pickleball just for fun. It's like more of an exercising thing. It's just like, oh, I love this. It's very fun sport. It's pretty boring to watch in a lot of situations. Like, at least when people are dinking all the time, it's really boring. I only like when people hit the ball hard or like have more aggressive points. That's generally how I play pickleball too. Like I don't really have super long, annoying rallies where it's just dinking all the time. Which is like not the way to play. Like the way I play is objectively worse, but it's way more fun. Like, yeah, that's the way that I approach life in games. Like Clash Royale is the same way. If you're not enjoying it, even if you're getting a higher rank, right? You don't have like a responsibility or a duty to the game to get the highest rank you possibly can get. If you're creating a situation where you're not enjoying the game to the max extent, then you're better off playing the deck or the thing that you enjoy the most. Same thing with pickleball. I don't play the most optimal strategy all the time. I will when I'm playing with people better than me so that I don't disappoint them. But if I'm playing just casual pickleball, I will play really hard hitting, having fun, hitting the ball as hard as I can, like screwing around type of thing. Maybe I'll hit like really low probability shots. Like I'll try to spin the ball and have the ball go back over the net on my side of the court. Like stuff like that is just so fun. It's aesthetically something that I like looking at. And I get like an immense amount of satisfaction from that. Same thing for, you know, Clash Royale. If you're playing a deck that you don't enjoy just because you're trying to hit a higher rank, then like you're wasting your time because it's a game, right? Like try to enjoy the game to the max extent. That's the way that I try to see things. You'll also see some content for me in the future coming up that's just more memey. Like an Electro giant deck like this, but maybe I'll try to pull their tank directly into a Goblin Cage, right? Like that's stupid, right? This is like a 7 elixir investment from the Goblin Cage, wasting my evolution and using Tornado. Like it's a lot of elixir, but it's funny, right? I want to do it for the content, so I don't know. That's something that there will be a lot of moments that I just want to remember. And that's, yeah, I don't know. That's the way that the game should be played. Let's go, let's go. You make a living playing Clash Royale? Yes, definitely. I mean, the thing is, for instance, if you have to ask, can I make a living playing Clash Royale? Probably the answer is no, because it's really late in the cycle of the game. And also on top of that, like you have to be extremely good or you have to have something that people would want to watch you for. Luckily for myself, I got in very early. I gave myself a lot of time to establish content that was, I think, like objectively better editing than most people. So it gives me a reason for, you know, people wanting to watch, right? People want to watch because the editing is really good. It like even if you don't like, I don't know, my gameplay or the decks I'm playing, like, hopefully you can look at the editing and be like, wow, this is just really cool. Like, this is unique. This is different. This is something that I enjoy watching. At least that's the way that I look at it. A lot of my friends that are trying to create Clash Royale content just for fun, some of them are trying to get a lot of views on it too. And I'm like, well, you got to create something that's unique or different. Otherwise, like, you know, the game is later in its cycle. So people won't watch newer people just because they're watching the game, right? You have to add some type of value. Where, like, there's a lot of people extremely good at Clash Royale that create content. So are you going to compete with them and try to, I mean, like, get content, or not compete, but like more so get content that's like theirs? I don't know. How do you become a mod? Jake, you just become a part of the channel for a while. You just, you know, chill here for a bit, say cool things where you're helping other people out. If other people have questions and I notice that you're answering their questions, generally I'll give you mod if you're a nice person to other people. Anyway, let's see what we can do. Go Cage here. Go Mega Minion. Do this. Oh, wait. Did we just pull it to the other side? Wait, dude. I'm pretty sure that got pushed to the other side. That's whack. That's insane. I didn't even notice that. I love watching because I love your positive view on things. It's not always positive. Like 90% of it is. But it's like 10% that isn't. Can you beat me to get past Rouse soon, Jake? I failed once and I'm looking for revenge. Yeah, I try to do one a month every single time. So, I mean, if that video gets more likes and views, I'll do it twice a month, but it hasn't been getting a ton of views, so I'm trying to just keep it to one a month. Is there any limit to evolved cards that you can have in a deck? Yes. You can only have 2 evolutions in a deck. You can't have more than that. Yo, let's snack on this Firecracker for the one time. Goodbye, Firecracker. No one loves you. Dude, I love how it just reaches. It's such a sick animation. Whoever on the Clash Royale team created that, like, hats off to you. Applause. I love you. That was very, very cool for them to have a goblin just reach in and snack on stuff. Like, it just gives me the feeling that it's eating whatever card is inside. And then Clash Royale is censoring it because they don't want you to see the gruesome details. So it's just like, you know, there is a cage for our enjoyment and for our, like, I don't know, what would we say? Untainted eyes? Hopefully, yeah, innocent eyes is what I was going to go for. Anyway, play a couple more. Are you a generous friend when it comes to finances, or you surround yourself with others that are the same, giving because of friendship, says Jamie. Yeah, I'm generally pretty generous with finances for my family and members that I've been around for a while. I mean, it's just, like, that's a kind of an interesting question to ask, but yeah, I mean, there's a couple of my friends from Clash Royale that I've, like, met that I really love. Like, people that I genuinely, like, care about. For every thing that's going on in their life, I'll try to help them out. Some of them have struggled in a little bit. Like, maybe one of them was trying to pay for college and just didn't have the money. I was like, hey, I'll pay for your college books for this semester, and you can pay me back by the end of the year. I did that. So I do stuff like that where I can help out some of my friends if they're really struggling in a certain situation. Like, if you're my friend and you're there for me when I'm struggling, I'll definitely be there in any way I can if you're struggling. So yeah, I helped out a couple friends with medical expenses as well. But that's just, like, you know, that's not some stuff that I talk about. So I'm only answering that because you asked that question. That's just one of those things that it feels kind of a bit awkward to talk about. I think if you have a friend that is struggling and you are in a position where you are able to, it's definitely something that I would personally do. Yeah. That's the thing, though, man. I also super care about, like, people's positions in lives. If they are super struggling and they're not in a spot where they can get themselves out of it and you can help, like, I would just feel bad if I didn't, right? Like, I want my friends to succeed. I want my family to succeed. I want people around me that I care about to do as well as they possibly can in life. Yeah. You need more SirTags in this world? I don't think I'm, like, the most generous person at all. Like, it's definitely, like, I don't know. I think most people would, depending on where you are, right? You have so many spammers in the chat trying to get attention from you, Tag. I don't know, man. I feel like we just have a cool community. You're positively dark. I'm definitely not the most positive person. Like, you guys definitely have a misconception if you think I am. But yeah, I try to be a nice person. All right, what do we do? We're gonna lightning here. Oh, I play like trash. Oops, oops, that was so bad. Oh, that was so bad. That was awful. That was really, really awful. It's okay, guys. Okay, guys. Chilling. We're chilling so hard. Oh no, we're not chilling. What is this deck, bro? How did homie come up with this? Like, actually, how did homie come up with this? Oh, homie is cooking me. Thought I was mistook, but now I'm getting the cook. A little bit shook. All right, we have to play better than this. Wait, we will pull in the P.E.K.K.A. and activate King Tower in one fell swoop. And then bowler after this. Hopefully that doesn't hit my tower. Alright, it doesn't. Cool. Hallelujah! 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 Oh, it didn't happen. That sucked. That was actually really rough. Roloff, that was not ideal. He's so rough with it, man. Why is he so rough with it? Yeah, I knew that would be a possibility, so I just don't want to lose. Can we please just kill that stupid card? Alright. I bet we have to go other side, honestly. I mean, I just don't know how we're going to win. He's got 2 buildings, a monk, and an ice wizard with a P.E.K.K.A. This is... I feel like we got sniped or something. This is demented, bro. Okay. I mean, this is really bad, right? Okay, that's kind of what we were hoping for. Because maybe we're able to do something here. Probably not, but maybe. Dude, like, what the hell? I didn't even know. I actually think I got sniped. There's no way this is a real deck, right? There's no way. There ain't no way this is a real thing. Well, it happens. I have no answer to the firecracker. He has 2 buildings, a P.E.K.K.A. and a monk. So it's just like, we'll just take the loss. We'll go to the next one. All right, so we'll try to win 2 games and then we'll end the stream off that, all right? We'll win 2 games in a row and then we'll end on those W's. We'll play 1 game with this and then we'll go back to the Electro Giant deck for 1 last game. He got my revenge. Yeah, he really sniped me. That was a terrible matchup. There's no way that's a real life deck. It could have been a mid-ladder deck. Yeah, it could have been. It really could have been. Maybe it's not a snipe. Maybe it's just unlucky. Who knows? But that was extraordinarily crazy. Can't win them all. Just, yeah, 100%. It is what it is. Do you think that Evo Cage is broken or do you realize it's pretty bad? I don't think it's broken and I don't think it's bad. I think it's a good card to play. I think it's like an A tier card. Well, that's going to hurt a lot. Not the end of the world, though. We do have Zappies, so see how this goes. Guy's BMing us like crazy. He is BMing us like crazy with his Mr. Mega Knight. The issue with this is he had bats with the Night Witch. So it was like, I can't really let that go as much as I wanted to. Because the Mega Knight was countered. Also, this guy isn't super nice. He's BMing us a lot, so love to beat him. I think we will win. If I just play this comfortably. If I play this confidently, I should win. I'm going to recruits at the river here. Interesting game plan from our opponent. That is really bad decision making. Dropping the insane amount of elixir that he did. He's down so much right now. He's going to eat the baby dragon. He's down so much. Terrible, terrible gameplay. He has no elixir. So he kind of put himself in a position where we could Royal Hogs because he spent all of his elixir. So, I mean, we're back in the game now. Kind of what we were hoping for, honestly. Pull it. Dead. Nice. Go, guys. That's what we like to see. Good gameplay on our end. We go Fly Machine in the back right into the Night Witch. He's going to probably randomly Mega Knight at the river or something, and we'll go for a Goblin Cage and Zappies probably. We're just going to Fireball this. Get that out of my sight, bro. Nice. Split Royal Hogs. He's going to Mega Knight left. Electro Wizard, that's weird. Pretty random, man. Oh, this is so good, because we can recruits. Oh, I wish more than one on the right side. I think most of them still give us value. He's gonna go Mega Knight, right? Does Barbaro work? Hell yeah. Yo, let's go! Come on! Clean it up! Clean it up, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All we have to do is this. Barbaro. We can Fireball the other side, so all we need to do is defend. Easy Fireball value, bro. Snag it. Snag it. GG! Let's go! I love when people BM me and think they're going to win with a Mega Knight deck into Royal Hogs, and they still lose. Hit him up with the 21 emote, because we know he doesn't have it. We have to give the person in the clan name, you lose 100%. 100% loss. Give him the full experience. So yeah. It's cool beating a Mega Knight deck. It's always fun beating a Mega Knight deck for sure. So that was a good win. All right, let's go back to this and end it on a W here. No way you called Evo Cage A tier. It's bottom of B tier, even C tier. I don't think so. I think you're wrong. I think in the correct deck, the Goblin Cage Evolution is like an A tier card. Maybe if you're saying like overall and you're adding versatility. So here's the thing, dude. Like, there's different scales. You can create a power scale of like, this card is broken, like overall strength in just a deck, right? In one deck. Or you could have a scale that measures versatility and power. Or you could add another scale with another variable. So like, I don't know what your scales are. For me, I'm like looking at versatility and then I'm also looking at power and I'm putting that together. For you, you might be like, okay, I'm going to put it in any deck whatsoever and just randomly put it in a deck. And then if it doesn't work well, I'm going to call it C or B tier. Or maybe you grade harsher than me. I don't know. There's a lot of different things, right? It's always subjective. We don't know. I mean, maybe there's a metric where you can just say universally most things are A or B or C tier. But like, I think the Goblin Cage is definitely one of those cards that I play a lot. I'm very good with the card, so I understand how to play it. Maybe you haven't played it as much as I have. I know all of the perfect placements because it's part of my main deck. So, because of that, like I know how to maximize the utility against bowlers, but not bowlers, Electro Giants and stuff like that. It's just a really fun card for me to play. All right, if he arrows me, this could be problematic, but I don't think he will. If he arrows, we would have had to deal with the Spear Goblins afterward, and that would have accumulated upwards of 1,000 damage. You always wear sweatpants or never wear them again? Probably never wear them again, because there's other things that you can wear, like French terry jeans are really, really comfortable. And those feel like sweatpants almost. Or you could wear like lounge pants where they're not sweatpants, but they're like athletic wear, where they're not sweatpants, but, you know, like, I don't know, joggers, for instance. I don't know if those count as sweatpants. But yeah, there's definitely different things you can do. You like jeans? Jeans feel really good, man. When you get a good pair of jeans, they hit different. I don't wear them often, but I do like how they feel. All right, time to eat this alive and watch our opponent's units dive. Dude, that was a really bad gameplay decision for us. But as you saw, it just sucks in the goblin. Then it targeted the bat. If it didn't, the bat would have stayed on my tower and I would have taken so much damage. So very cool concept from the cage, allowing you to defend and not really be the best player in Clash Royale. You could be pretty bad at the game and still get value. That's what I'm trying to say. Which is a cool concept for me. I like being bad and winning. It's a check off the list for me. Alright, so we're in a cage here. We should be able to pull the Goblin Giant pretty far. And then I'm pretty comfortable going in for a Baby Dragon here as well. And then Bomber. Just pulling the Dark Prince is the ideal play for us. Then we can get the cage to go backward. Do we Lightning? Do we do anything? Nah, we're just going to chill. think the baby dragon could have locked onto the tower if we had tornadoed, but didn't want to play too aggressive here. Again, here's the Goblin Cage in action. Watch this, guys. Insane. It'll be so lucrative, man. Look at those trades. Look at those trades, my dude. It's a rude card sometimes. It just wrecks whatever your opponent drops. Ravages it. Okay, this lightning is about to be insane. I'm going to hit a Dark Prince as well. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Okay, never mind. He dropped it so much later. Well, the game is over. I don't know if you guys can hear in the background, but the police sirens are blaring because this guy just got robbed. Not because I'm in Seattle or anything. Solid stuff, guys. W's in the chat. Huge thank you to everyone that is here. We were able to complete a lot of games today. We barely lost any of them, and we rushed up the leaderboard. Destroyed some ranks. Let's just take a look at that pristine battle log for a second. Pretty cool. We started around here, hour and 47 minutes ago. We just got wins, guys. Look at all those wins. We lost like a couple games here and there, but man, that's a lot of W's overall. So I would say there was at least 5 or 6 wins for every loss. Maybe 5. I think 5 or 4. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Make sure to check out the pinned comment if you want to see the best Suspicious Bush deck in the game. I was able to beat Bowler, Tornado, Barbarrel decks with Suspicious Bush and just purely overwhelming people. This card, extremely underrated. Definitely one of the most underrated cards in Clash Royale. I think it's broken. I think, personally, if I play against it and I don't have Barbarrel and a building and a Tornado, I just lose. So, don't like it. Don't like playing against it. Love using it. Check it out in the pinned comment. And, yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Goblin Cage Evolution. I personally really like it with this Electro Giant deck, and I love it with Royal Recruits. I understand that I'm a bit biased with Royal Recruits because it is my favorite deck in the game. It's my main deck. It's the deck that I'm best with. So I included another deck that I'm not very good with that was top ladder. This is it. This Electro Giant deck is very, very easy to play, good to play. If you know how to use Evo Bomber and Bowler, you're generally going to get great trades. Try to wait until Double Elixir before you Lightning. If you Lightning or Electro Giant aggressively in single, you could easily get overwhelmed because you just don't have enough Elixir to afford your cheaper defenses. Like the cost of your cards are like Bowler, Baby Dragon, Cage, it just costs too much Elixir. This deck as well, mostly focus on defending with Zappies and Flying Machines and Goblin Cages. When your opponent overcommits into you and you defend with the Goblin Cage Brawler, the Flying Machine, or the Zappies, drop your Recruits at the river, and then you win the game. The Recruits at the river counter pushing with your support cards generally wins you Clash Royale games. The other thing that I wouldn't recommend is don't drop Royal Hogs very often on offense unless you know how much Elixir your opponent has. If you do that, then you're just going to be down and out in a pretty bad spot. So I'd super recommend playing a bit of Clash Royale with these cards before jumping into ladder. So go into grand challenges or classic challenges, level up your cards, get some gold for, you know, the seasonal slash Royale. But yeah, see you guys later. Check out the pinned comment. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about the Evo Goblin Cage, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And like and subscribe, like the video if you guys enjoyed it, so then we're able to get you guys more content in the future. And subscribe because I put out daily videos or streams every single day. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.